Welcome to our latest video, where we answer some of the most fascinating questions you probably never thought to ask. From the peculiar habits of animals to the quirks of geography, we delve into the most intriguing facts to uncover the answers you never knew you needed. So sit back, relax, and prepare to have your mind blown. Fact number 1. How was prejudice against women manifested in the awarding of the Nobel Prize to Marie Curie? Marie and Pierre Curie were first nominated for the Nobel Prize in 1902, but that time the award went to others. The following year, a group of more prominent scientists nominated Pierre Curie and Henri Becquerel, without mentioning Marie. When Pierre learned of this, he persuaded the Nobel Committee to include his wife in the list of nominees. However, even when the prize was awarded, Marie was not considered equal to men, as the monetary prize of 70,000 gold francs was split in half. One half went to Becquerel and the other to the Curies. Fact number 2. Why was Scotch tape named after the Scots? Any sticky tape is often called Scotch tape, that is, Scottish tape, although Scotch is actually a brand name of 3M Company. The name originated when inventor Richard Drew was testing the amount of adhesive on tape. A worker who was painting cars and wanted to use the tape to cleanly separate two colors was dissatisfied and told him, "Take this back to your Scotch bosses and tell them to put more glue on it." The word Scotch here was used as a derogatory synonym for frugality and thriftiness. However, 3M picked up on the idea and began marketing the tape under this name, creating the character of Scotty McTape in a kilt for advertising. Fact number 3. Why did a 10-minute silence track make it to the iTunes chart in 2017? Back in 2017, iPhone users faced an unpleasant behavior when connecting their device to a car audio system. The system would automatically play the first song in the user's collection alphabetically. As a solution to this problem, Samir Mezrahi published a track called A Very Good Song, which consisted of 10 minutes of silence, allowing users to choose what to listen to. The track was sold for 99 cents and quickly rose to the top 100 on iTunes chart. Fact number 4. What is the main source of phosphorus replenishment in the soil of the Amazon rainforest? Dust carried by winds from the Sahara is regularly transported to the Amazon basin in South America. On average, about 22,000 tons of phosphorus arrive in this dust each year. The same amount of this valuable fertilizer is annually washed out of the soils of the Amazon by water flows. Fact number 5. Why did the residents of an American settlement declare independence but changed their minds a few months later? During the California Gold Rush, the settlement of Rough and Ready was founded. On April 7, 1850, the miners living there, dissatisfied with government taxes, declared their secession from the United States and the establishment of their own republic. However, by July 4, they decided to return back, as they wanted to buy alcohol to celebrate Independence Day, but were denied sales as foreigners in the nearest town. Fact number 6. Why did the sponsor of the Corinthians Football Club print their logo on shirts using invisible ink? Brazilian laundry detergent brand Omo once sponsored the Corinthians Football Club and came up with an original idea. The Omo logo printed on the players' shirts with a special ink was not visible at the beginning of the game, but gradually became more visible as the players sweated. Fact number 7. In which country was Hawaiian pizza invented? Hawaiian pizza was not invented by Hawaiians. The first person to try this experiment was a Canadian of Greek origin named Sam Panopoulos in a restaurant in the city of Chatham. He simply chose the name after the brand of canned pineapple that he put on the pizza. Fact number 8. In which country do armed gangs of musicians led by accordionists exist? The musical genre famo, in which the accordion plays a leading role among the instruments, is popular in the African country of Lesotho. In 2004, one popular accordionist shot and killed another, sparking a wave of violence and blood feuds, and famo ensembles formed into armed street gangs. Performers began composing songs with insults and threats aimed at their enemies, and two major factions with traditional clothing colors became entrenched, similar to the rise of gangsta rap and the associated coastal wars. Their influence is not limited to the musical world. The gangs compete for control over illegal gold mining in the region. Fact number 9. How did the actions of Arab countries affect the dress code at the White House? As a side effect of the energy crisis in 1973, caused by the refusal of Arab countries to supply oil to Western countries, progress in the emancipation of American women occurred. It was in this year that the ban on female employees wearing pants was lifted at the White House, as the temperature in the building was lowered by a few degrees to save energy. Fact number 10. Why did an American car owner start receiving thousands of fines even though he didn't violate anything? In 1979, Robert Barber from Los Angeles applied for a personalized license plate, specifying the desired words in descending order of priority as sailing, boating, and no plate, the last option as a refusal to receive one if the first two were already taken. However, the responsible department, literally following the request, sent him the plate, no plate, and Barber decided to use it due to its uniqueness. Soon, he began receiving thousands of payment demands by mail, as police officers, issuing fines for illegal parking, wrote "no plate" in the protocol for cars without license plates. Barber did not give up and wrote numerous complaints in response, forcing the police to change the rules for filling out the protocols. Soon, the demands started coming to another driver who owned the missing plate. Fact number 11. How was the city of Frankenstein formed? In Silesia, the cities of Frankenstadt and Liebenstein were founded but were unable to attract enough settlers. Later, a new city was built in the middle between them, and its name, Frankenstein, was sewn from their halves, similar to how the monster Frankenstein was later described as being sewn together from body parts. After World War II, Frankenstein became part of Poland and was renamed Zabkowice Śląskie, although this name is not related to zombies in any way. Fact number 12. Why was a special term invented for the evolution process in crabs? Non-related organisms often independently acquire similar traits, which is called convergent evolution. For example, hedgehogs, porcupines, and echidnas, belonging to different orders of mammals, have developed spines. Different representatives of the decapod crustaceans have evolved into crabs so often, acquiring a flattened body shape with a short abdomen, that zoologists have coined a special term for this process: carcinization. The opposite term, decarcinization, is used to describe the frequent disappearance of crabness in different representatives of the Brachyura and Anomura infraorders, when the carapace becomes long and narrow again, and the abdomen elongates and straightens. Fact number 13. What mathematical theorem was first proven in an episode of an animated TV show? In the plot of the 10th episode of the 7th season of Futurama, Professor Farnsworth and Amy invented a machine for swapping minds, and the characters began to inhabit each other's bodies. As things became more complicated, by the end of the episode, everyone wanted to return to their own bodies. That's when the Harlem Globetrotters basketball team came to the rescue, mathematically proving that the operation required two backup bodies. The episode's writer, Ken Keeler, who has a doctorate in mathematics, formulated a theorem in the field of group theory specifically for this episode, and the proof was presented on screen. Fact number 14. What kind of technology in detective stories can be a spoiler? Apple does not allow their gadgets to be used by negative movie characters. Therefore, when we see an iPhone in someone's hands on screen, it means that this character is either positive or neutral. In detective stories or thrillers, such information can be a spoiler. Fact number 15. How do Mongolians reconcile a female camel with a rejected offspring? Mongolians have had a tradition of reconciling female camels for a long time. Sometimes, for various reasons, the animal rejects its newborn calf or it is necessary for it to feed an orphaned calf left without a mother. In this case, the female camel is sung a special song accompanied by playing the traditional stringed instrument, morin khur, in an attempt to establish a connection with the calf and make it accept it. Fact number 16. Which famous statues have heart-shaped pupils? The statue of the Bronze Horseman has heart-shaped pupils. The head of the statue of Falconet was commissioned to be sculpted by his student Marie Anne Collett, who according to legend, declared her love for her teacher through the statue's eyes. Art historians have a more prosaic theory, that the master sculptor created the heart-shaped pupils to give the illusion of the statue being able to see if the viewer looks up at it. Another well-known example of a statue with heart-shaped pupils is Michelangelo's David. Fact number 17. What is the name of the small pouch in the corner of a cat's ear? The fold of skin in the lower back part of the outer ear of cats, some dog breeds, and several other mammals has its own name, the Henry's pocket. Its purpose, however, has not been conclusively determined. According to one hypothesis, this pocket allows a hunting animal to better capture high-pitched sounds by weakening low frequencies. Fact number 18. What can explain the particular inclination of Labradors to obesity? Labradors often have excess weight, and their owners note that dogs need to be carefully monitored in their diet, otherwise they cannot stop themselves. Genetic analysis has revealed that 1 in 4 Labradors has a special variant of the POMC gene, and on average, such individuals weigh almost 2 kilograms more than their peers. At the same time, dogs carrying this gene variant perform better in training sessions where food is used as a reward. Fact number 19. Which animals are most adapted to consuming alcohol? Hamsters are known as champions of the animal world in terms of tolerance to alcohol. Their liver breaks down ethanol so effectively that they can easily drink 18 grams of pure alcohol per kilogram of body weight per day, which is roughly equivalent to a human drinking 1.5 liters of alcohol. A possible explanation for this adaptation lies in their feeding habits. In the wild, hamsters often store fruits and cereal grains in their burrows, which ferment over the winter and become increasingly alcohol-rich. Fact number 20. In what place on the planet can a golf ball move 1 hour forward or backward after being hit by a golfer? The Swedish city of Haparanda and the Finnish city of Tornio are effectively one populated area, with the border running along the Tornio River. In the delta of this river, there is a golf course belonging to the Green Zone Club, with 11 holes located in Sweden and another 7 in Finland. Due to the different time zones, hitting the ball towards the 6th hole can be considered the longest in the world. The ball moves approximately 1 hour and 5 seconds. And that's a wrap on today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning about some of the weirdest and most fascinating stories from around the world. If you found this video interesting, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching.